Yo, what's up guys, and welcome back to Shiki, and today we're back with yet another video. This time it is The Rise of Bangtan, Chapter 3, House of Cards. We've seen the first two chapters, and it's always nice to see the whole journey. I love this series because it's like a docu/movie type, and you can really get a feel of the whole journey, which is always nice. So yeah, we're back with episode 3, and we're just gonna check this out, House of Cards. Let's go. Oh, of course, thank you to Rise of Bangtan official for making this video.
대박! 대박! 2013년 8월 25일 웨브셀 로그 아따 톤 한 단계 업그레이드 됐고 안경을 처음으로 벗고 로그를 찍는다. 야 신기하네. 아무튼 나는 여태 방금 전까지 이제 앨범 작업이 드디어 끝났어.
Oh man.
랩몬스터라는
No wonder he's so excited. He's finally like finished the album, and you can clearly tell that he's super hyped to get it out. And yeah, it's just nice seeing that kind of excitement.
랩몬스터라는 이름을 정말 바보가 지은 게 아니라는 걸 증명해드리고 싶다. 오케이? 좋아. 우후! 와이! 예!
안녕하세요.
Just a really quick thing, going from their older music videos to their newly released one, you can clearly tell how much they've improved. But it's also impressive how good they were even back then. And yeah, I just wonder how they feel when they look back and check their old selves, their younger versions.
안녕하세요. VJ 방탄 특공대 MC 진입니다. 2013년 가요계에 혜성같이 등장한 방탄소년단. 훈훈한 외모와 넘치는 카리스마로 많은 분들의 사랑을 받았는데요. 함께 보실까요? 좋은 게 좋네. 안녕하세요. 수금소.
After debut, any following release by that artist is called a comeback. Oh yeah, I remember. Okay.
한번 얘기해 주실래요?
안녕하세요. 네.
랩몬스터 씨 오늘 첫 밋이라고요.
계속 연습했습니다.
생일날 제 솔로가 아니고
Return to the classics.
Wow.
네, 아무래도 떨려가지고 긴장도 떨려서 계속 연습했어요.
얼떨떨하기도 하고
저희가 이번에 5Are You Late to
They practice so much until there's no doubt left in their mind. It's like sometimes you reach a point where you're like, all right, I think I've done enough, and there's the point of you keep on going until you're like, all right, like you just set. And these guys just kept on practicing just to make sure there's no doubt, just to make sure that everything is good. And that kind of work ethic has brought them where they are today.
라는 앨범으로 저희가 또 타이틀곡 에너라는 노래로 컴백을 했는데요. 컴백을 했습니다. 저희 에너 한번 들어보시고 죄송합니다. 다시 할게요.
오늘 정말 쟁쟁하신 분이 계셔서 굉장히 긴장이 됩니다. 오늘 대기실에 딱 갔는데 신인 대기실 텅텅 비었더라고요.
우리가 그렇게 되는
그렇죠. 저희도 언젠가.
Oh man.
자, 리허설 3, 2.
솔직히 매우 긴장된다. 첫 번째 앨범 때보다 더 멋있는 모습을 보여드려야 된다고 생각되기도 하니까 이게 좀 약간은 부담감이 있기도 한 것 같고 좀 더 준비를 하고 나가고 싶다는 생각도 조금 있고
네, 목이 타면서 깜빡고요.
I can't even imagine the amount of pressure that comes with that. Having to always outdo yourself, especially when you're new to the scene, and dealing with the risk and the fear of if we don't do this, there's a chance of not making it, or things just going downhill. So I think people either thrive under that pressure or they crumble. So yeah, I can't even imagine.
오늘부터 보니까 어때요? 잘 된 것 같아요?
지금 제 표정이 너무 안 좋잖아요. 좀더 표정에 신경 쓰겠습니다.
어떻게요? 더 파워풀하게?
Wow.
거침없이 실전을 소년들 방탄소년단입니다. 에노.
Let's go.
힙합 아이돌 방탄소년단이 더 강력해진 모습으로 돌아왔습니다. 강렬한 퍼포먼스와 보다 강력해진 카리스마로 돌아온 기대준 방탄소년단 여러분들 모셨습니다. 데뷔한 지 4개월 만에 정말 엄청나게 팬덤이 생겼어요.
NO is kind of an abbreviation of no offense.
과연 사람들에게 행복한가? 더 늦기 전에 행복을 찾아라 이렇게 묻고 있는 그런 앨범이고요.
In Korea, the university you attend is regarded by the society as one of the most important factors for determining your success in life. The College Scholastic Ability Test, also called 수능, is the test that dictates which university students will attend. Students literally spend their whole lives preparing for this test.
저 때도 그랬고 지금도 그렇고 우리 학생들은 공부밖에 할 줄 몰라요.
These students study hard. On average, they'll do 15 hours a day. When school ends at 4 o'clock, it's not time to go home. The next shift starts, and most will go on to cram schools. For those who don't succeed, there's a tragic cost.
South Korea has exceptionally high suicide rate. Suicide is the fourth most common cause of death in South Korea. In the age range of 10 to 19 years old, South Korea has the highest suicide rate in the world.
Oh my God! Now that kind of breaks my heart, and just I know about the harsh study factors, or the study conditions in South Korea. Thanks to someone called Steven, he really went into depth about that, and I read about it. But it's still shocking me because not having anything in your life besides study. I mean, too much of anything isn't really good in life. So if it's just about finding that balance. Like, I think these guys are going way too hard, and you can definitely tell how much it means to them, how much it's been crammed into their head that this is the most important thing that you got to do. So if they fail, suicide becomes an option, which is so sad, and I hope not. please, seek help whenever, and remember, like, your happiness matters a lot, and it goes for everybody. Sometimes you get stuck into this kind of cycle that you can't really crawl out of, but you should still just focus on yourself, really, because that's not it. That's not it, in my opinion. At least I don't feel like 15 hours a day. I mean, you sleep, let's say 8 hours, 15. So what, you have barely a day, like barely an hour. You basically got no time. Just study every day. I can't imagine how that would be. But wow.
Mental health is a joke here in Korea.
There's a lack of counseling for kids in South Korea. Tragically, some see suicide as the only option.
Wow. I love that song. No, I love to hear the army sing along. I love the performance, but what I love the most is the meaning behind the song. The impact. It's a very iconic song, in my opinion, because people don't just sing about these kind of things. These guys are, putting out music that we can all relate to. There's something in it for everybody, and there's a message. There's they're trying to inspire. They're basically trying to make you focus on yourself, and see how much you're worth as a human being, and that it's okay to have dreams. It's okay to pursue what you really want to pursue, and I just love the messages that they keep putting out, and I can't imagine how it felt for the younger generation in Korea checking this out. But it must have felt nice that wow, this is something.
주변 사람들이 열심히 하니까 자기도 옆에 사람만큼 열심히 해야겠다 이런 생각이 많이 드는 것 같아요.
친구들한테는 괜찮다, 이겨낼 수 있다고라고 하는데 미치겠습니다.
솔직히 말해서 저는 사실일까? 허상은 아닐까? 우리가 허상을 만들어 놓고 그냥 거기에 달라드는 거 아닐까?
오늘 축하할 일이 한 가지 더 있습니다, 여러분. 자, 무엇일까요?
제 생일입니다.
생일 축하합니다.
생일 축하합니다. 사랑하는 내 모녀 생일 축하합니다. 무릎 끄세요. 감사합니다. 감사합니다. 저희 소원은 신인상을 꼭 탔으면 좋겠습니다. 신인상 꼭 탔으면 좋겠고요. 홍보 좀 해주세요. 드디어 첫 선언을 했어요.
컴백. 저희가 컴백으로 돌아왔죠.
이제 이제 컴백을 했는데 뭔가 요번 앨범에서 정말 더 한번 빵 터뜨려서
그렇죠.
이제 본격적으로 방탄소년단을 알릴 수 있었으면 참 좋겠다.
그렇다.
긴장을 너무 많이 해서 조금 실수를 했었다.
조금 아니다. 비가 많이 틀렸다.
아니다. 아니다.
이제 좀 이렇게 혼났었는데 이게 그래 좀 두려웠지.
그래도 사원 녹화 때는 정말 팬분들
우리 엄청난 아미분들
정말 대단한 것 같다.
엄청난 아미분들이 많은 응원을 해주셔서 정말
일단 음원도 안 나왔는데
음원도 공개가 안 됐는데
사원 녹화를 할 때 갑자기
Everybody say no 하는데 다 no를 외치니까 신기했어.
I love that they're just as impressed by it, especially since they didn't even have a fan chant. So I like that word, mighty army, because if there's a word where you can describe army. You know, there's many, but mighty, you know, friendly, very, very, very welcoming. Just, you know, obviously every community is gonna have bad acts, but that's not what we're looking at. But in general, the things that army have been doing, especially matching the donation, that's something I'm never gonna forget. I was like, that was super impressive, and you know, I can't help but smile when I watch these guys, honestly, because think about how much work and effort they put in, and the kind of song that they put out with like good messages, with a meaning that, you know, people can look at and be like, wow, these guys are, you know, talking about real issues. And considering that fact that they work so hard for that kind of music, and you know, it sounds good, looks good, everything, I'm just so proud to have discovered these guys.
열심히 합시다.
그렇습니다.
열심히 하겠다. 그래. 제이홉
BM
로그 끝.
Alright.
자 여러분, 9월 20일이 무슨 날인지 아시나요?
추석입니다.
추석인가요? 네, 추석이기도 추석이죠. 추석이기도 뭐 추석 연휴기도 하고요.
연휴예요?
네, 9월 20일.
제 생일 후 정확히 8일이 지났죠.
It's a festival, Autumn Eve, the 3-day harvest festival held on the autumn equinox in Korea. Okay.
뭐 추석 연휴기도 하고요.
연휴예요?
네, 9월 20일.
제 생일 후 정확히 8일이 지났죠.
아,
100일? 에이, 설마 100일은
정말 어색한 리액션 정말 감사하고요. 죄송합니다. 저희 방탄소년단이 데뷔한 지 100일이 된 날이에요.
야! 100일! 와우!
제가 저희가 이제 데뷔한 지 정확하게 100일이 됐는데요.
네.
정말 그 100일 동안 항상 옆에서 함께 해주신 아미 분들이 있어서 저희가 존재하는 게 아닌가.
그렇죠.
너무너무 감사드리고요. 앞으로 100일, 1000일, 만일, 10만일 동안
10만일
함께해요!
하지만 방탄소년단
Yes, let's stay together. I love that they're celebrating these kind of achievements, because watching this now, knowing how big they are, how successful they've been, and that they are, it's still nice to see that they're still celebrating every milestone that they hit along the road. And I also think it's a genius thing, and it's so nice that, you know, they connect with the army, like, and they don't just stop once they become famous. They're keeping it up. Like, it's a genuine connection. It's not something fake, if you know what I mean. That's what I really like.
단이 진격한다면 어떨까?
Oh my god, this is so sick. This is so powerful. Oh my god. Like, I'm just listening and taking it in and getting goosebumps and hearing you guys sing along. Like, the army singing along is just so crazy. And then, you know, the song, like, it gets more and more intense and hyped as you go along. Wow.
찍으시면 안 되는데? 찍으시면 안 돼. 솔직히 르몬 형보다 춤 못 추는 거 아니야?
최근에 정말 그 생각을 많이 하는데 사람이 왜 사고가 다칠까요?
하고 싶은 게 뭐예요?
네?
하고 싶은 게 뭐예요?
저는 언더그라운드와 메이저의 가교가 되고 싶다고 이야기를 했어요. 그 이유가 저도 대구에서 음악을 할 때 굉장히 힘들었었고 매일 저녁 굶고 장기 하나 살려고 다 그래요. 그걸 바꾸고 싶었어요. 그걸 바꾸고 싶었다. 뭘로? 제가 가교가 되어서.
본인이 아이돌 해가지고 그걸 바꿀 수 있다고 생각했어요?
The way we refer to stars.
That sequence, I haven't seen that far into it before, but honestly, like, he's so right. Bang is so right when he says people are closed-minded. Just because you didn't have that success, you shouldn't be jealous of someone else working their way into it and doing what they can. And with that comes success and greatness. You shouldn't push them down or try to like make them feel bad about it like he does in that clip. Just think about it. They've done something incredible. They've done something incredible against pretty much all the odds. So people should draw inspiration from it instead of questioning them what they wanted to do. What Suga is saying is so good. He's literally saying when he was doing Underground, he was starving, and he's trying to connect or bring those worlds a little bit closer, so it benefits both mainstream and underground. So why would you be against that? Like, there's nothing cool about just being underground. Like, you shouldn't be gatekeeping like that.
Singing on the stage or dancing on the stage when Korean is that we don't call them stars or artists. The common way we call them are idols, and we actually expect them to be this perfect idol that's always smiling, always very perfect, and don't have any mistakes in their personalities, or they always look pretty even without any makeup on.
Oh, wow.
We expect someone to be like spotless.
우리나라 아이돌
That's
너무 잘하는데 노래를 못한다. 노래 잘하고요. 춤 세계에서 제일 잘 춘다고요. 근데 심지어 노래 잘하고 춤 잘 추는데 얼굴까지 예쁘고 몸매도 좋은데 연기도 되는 친구가 한 팀에 5명이면 5명이 다 그래.
아이돌이 무슨 뜻이에요?
우상이죠. 제가 아이돌은 사전적으로 우상인데 아이돌이라는 것은 우리나라에서는 이제 음악적인 것뿐만 아니라 산업적으로도 굉장히 복합적인 개념이잖아요. 그래서 어떤 사람들은 아이돌이라는 이 존재들이 힙합과 어떻게 어울릴 수 있냐. 힙합은 사실 또 어떻게 보면 좀 남성적이고 마초성이 좀 있는 문화이기도 하고 방탄소년단이 무대에 올라갔을 때 이제 분장을 한다든가 또 메이크업을 하는 거에 대한 어떤 힙합과 충돌.
No. This guy knows nothing about hip hop. If that's what he's saying, hip hop is supposed to be about the meaning. It's about what you do, your flow, what you write with the pen. It's not about how you look. I mean, that is what he meant with being closed-minded. So just because he gets his makeup done, because he's gonna be in front of a crowd full of millions watching, or thousands, seeing this thing, you want him to what? Like, that's just, to me, it's just screaming bitterness, and you see it so much these days. These guys are seeing them rising, and they're just trying to like make them feel bad about it. Like, why is that a conflict? Oh wow, they're just being girls. I mean, they couldn't hide it. They can't even hide their jealousy. They can't even hide how bitter this is. And yes, this is getting me a little bit annoyed because they don't even put in the same amount of work that these guys do. They probably don't even know what these guys have been through or what they do, but they just see their success and their like what they're doing, and they get a chance to talk to them, and this is what they bring up, this is what they do.
입고 다니는 게 여자냐?
뭐 사실 그렇게 느끼신다면 뭐 그렇게 느끼실 수도 있을 것 같아요.
That's why you're the leader of BTS. What a great way to just shut him up. Yes. If that's how you feel, just, you know, do you. He did not give that guy any ammunition.
띵동.
대바지에.
띵동. 정신 부탁드립니다. 띵동. 알람했어요? 편지 왔습니다.
아웃터 이런 거 얼마지? 신발도. 신발.
I really like how I was doing the ding dong, and yeah, sorry that previous clip just kind of annoyed me. I don't understand it. You know, yeah, let's just move on.
네, 제 편지 읽어볼까요? 최근에 편지를 많이 읽으면서 느낀 건데, 편지에 항상 고맙고 미안하다는 말을 써주시는 분들이 많이 계신데, 저도 그런 편지를 읽을 때마다 굉장히 가슴 뭉클해지고 고맙고 또 저도 미안해집니다. 감사합니다.
정말 내가
Oh man,
아티스트인
what? Why are they sorry for? Is it what we just saw?
이제 아이돌인지 헷갈릴 때가 많다. 나 스스로는 아이돌의 형태를 띈 아티스트라고 생각을 많이 했었는데, 사람들의 인식은 제각기 다른 거니까. 그리고 내가 앞으로 보여줄 아티스트적인 면모가 더 많다고 생각을 하고, 정말 산 넘어 산이라는 말이 딱 맞는 게, 정말 데뷔하면 모든 게 다 잘 되고 뭔가 괜찮을 것 같았는데, 정말 또 더 큰 세상을 보니까 더 큰 고민을 하게 되고, 복잡하고 정말 혼란스럽지만 이런 마음들을 좀 음악에 담아낼 수 있어야 그게 내 몫이라고 생각한다. 그걸 음악에 녹여내고 더 승화시켜서 더 진정성 있고 더 좋은 음악을 들려드리고 싶은 마음이다. 아무튼 요즘 그래도 열심히 잘 하고 있으니까 랩몬스터 누나들이 힘냈으면 좋겠다. 잘하고 있다고 믿을 것이고 잘 해낼 것이다. 너무 많이 생각하지 말자. 파이팅.
I love these, you know, these video clips, these vlogs, because they really give, like, they're sharing exactly what they're thinking of, how they're feeling, you know, their inner monologues in a way, and you know, I can't imagine how much they've been struggling with this, how much doubt they've had, how many times they've been thinking about, you know, things like that he's saying, you know, if he's an artist, if he's an idol. I mean, what really matters is what he feels. Like, as long as he's comfortable, you know, then no one can really put a label on you. It's all about him. And you know, haters are always gonna hate. So don't cry. Okay, I remember this. Well, I remember when I saw Jungkook cry from Ida's video. Let's see. Bangtan wrote letters addressed to their fandom army to express their honest thoughts and express their gratitude. Ah, that's sweet.
조명도 살짝 어둡게.
이거 뭐지? 인간극장 아닌데요?
사실 정말 믿기지가 않습니다. 춤이 너무 좋아 공부도 안 하고 새벽에 매일 나가 새벽 연습하고 고생한 끝에 서울로 올라갈 땐 그래도 그 누구보다 좋아하셨던 부모님, 전 아버지의 그 웃음이.
여러분은 모르시겠지만 연습생 때는 정말로 데뷔를 할 수 있을지도 몰랐습니다.
정말로 울기도 하고 지치기도 하면서 포기하고 싶다는 생각을 많이 했었습니다.
사실 예전은 즐겁다고 생각한 적은 많이 없었던 것 같아요.
그리고 지금까지 열심히 활동하며 제게 작지만 되게 큰 목표가 하나 생겼습니다. 정말 제 목소리로 여러분들의 마음을 감동시킬 수 있는 그런 가수가 되고 싶고 또 정말 떳떳하게 자랑스럽게 부끄럽지 않게 나는 방탄소년단의 팬이다 라고 말할 수 있도록 정말 멋진 가수가 되겠다고 다짐했습니다. 참 이렇게 고마운 존재인데 저희에게 되려 미안하다고 할 때는 저는 마음이 참 아픕니다. 우리 서로 고마워하는 사이가 되었으면 좋겠어요.
저는 여러분을 실망시키는 일이 세상에서 가장 두렵습니다. 항상 말해왔듯이 여러분이 없으면 저도 없으니까요. 아미들, 내가 꿈을 이루면 나는 또 누군가의 꿈이 된다고 합니다. 여러분 모두의 꿈이고 싶어요. 그게 저의 역할인 것 같습니다.
아직 모르는 게 많고 서툴고 어벙대지만 점점 나아지는 모습으로 아미 여러분들이 자랑스러워하는 방탄소년단이 되고 싶습니다.
바쁜 스케줄 덕분에 몸은 지쳐도 저희를 응원해주시는 아미분들을 만날 때마다 힘이 됩니다.
아미 여러분들을 만나고 항상 웃고 긍정적인 사람으로 바뀌게 된 것 같아 고마운 마음을 전달하고 싶네요.
아미 여러분, 언제나 저희 옆에 성장하는 모습을 지켜봐 주셨으면 좋겠습니다.
Oh man.
네, 늘 사랑합니다, 고맙습니다라고 표현을 하려고는 하는데 그게 굉장히 어렵습니다. 사랑합니다.
제가 이런 여기 있으면서 제가 정말 어떤 사람인지 또 어떤 사람이 되어야 하는지 정말 많이 깨닫는 것 같고요. 그래서 저희한테 고마운 존재입니다. 또 진짜 더 열심히 할게요. 정말 감사합니다. 저희는 지금까지 방탄소년단이었습니다. 둘, 셋! 감사합니다.
감사합니다.
나가기 싫다.
발대기가 많이 무겁네요.
나가기 싫다.
2014년 12월 4일
That got me emotional too. Wow, you know, such a heartfelt moment from all 7 of them. Just these guys are so genuine, so nice. The authenticity of their letters, their emotions, you can't really fake that kind of thing. But I love it. I love that they don't take anything that they have for granted. And that's something I think we could all learn, because sometimes we do not see what's important, or we do not appreciate the things that we have. But I think BTS is doing that, and they have been since the very beginning. And they've been through so much, but they still haven't changed even today. Even though they started on one side, and now they're just soaring in the sky on the other side, but that doesn't mean that they've forgotten and changed. So yeah, I like that. It was very emotional, the way they talk, the way they can't hold back, but you can clearly tell how much ARMY means to them.
지내일지 오늘은 내 생일이다. 새로운 가족들, 우리 방탄이들과 생일을 보냈는데, 와, 이 먹거든. 어떻게 연습실에 딱 들어오자마자 케이크로 생일 축하한다고 이렇게 케이크를 붙여대더니
지현이 축하드려요. 감사합니다.
우리 팬분들이 많은 편지와 또 메시지들을 보내주셨는데, 정말 이렇게 많이 사랑받아도 될까 싶을 정도로 많이 축하해 주시고 또 태어나줘서 고맙다는 말을 많이 해주셨는데,
Yes, you are.
그냥 감사합니다. 꼭 정말 더 많이 노력을 해서 절대로 실망시키지 않는 방탄의 맏형 진이 될 테니까
와우.
더 지켜봐 주셨으면 좋겠다.
You know, during those moments, I may not have talked a lot during these past, past couple of minutes. Is because when they speak and when they talk about such emotional matters, I just get so into it because I'm just listening to him, and the fact that he thought that way, I think he doesn't realize what an effect he and the other guys have had on so many people, age of all kinds, countries all over. Like, I think he doesn't realize, sometimes maybe he doesn't know how much inspiration, motivation, how they've saved so many people. So yeah, you can definitely tell that he's it kind of saddens me that he's questioning if he's worthy of that. But yes, you all are.
네, 정말 뜨거운 함성으로 가득 찬 2013 멜론 뮤직 어워드 함께하고 있습니다.
네, 정말 2013년이 저렇게 뜨거웠구나라는 것을 다시 한번 느껴볼 수 있었고요. 지금 말씀드리는 순간 밴에서
I didn't know anyone besides BTS.
방탄소년단인가요?
네, 2013 데뷔한 아주 핫한 신인이죠. 정말 패기 넘치는 모습으로 레드카펫을 걷고 있습니다.
자, 방탄소년단은 올해 데뷔를 하면서 정말 인기보다는 실력으로 승부를 하면서 다양한 이슈를 나왔는데요. 자, 그리고 방탄소년단의 팀워크가 얼마나 좋은지 알 수 있냐면요. 지금 7명이 쫙 섰는데 키가 다 똑같아요. 네.
당연히 못 봤죠.
야, 당연히 못 봤냐? 참가상 모르냐, 참가상?
참가상.
야, 떨려.
아, 진짜요?
우리 밖에서 멤버일 거.
우리 하기 전에 있다.
밖에서 멤버. 모르겠.
Ah, they're so.
네요. 과연. 진짜 받으면 울 것 같아요.
Come on. Come on.
2013 멜론 뮤직 어워드 신인상
Bangtan?
방탄소년단.
Hey.
방탄소년단.
All right. It wasn't just one. Wait. What's going on?
방탄소년단 축하드립니다.
방탄소년단.
Oh, they've been having a lot of mental breakdowns.
우리 아미분들. 아미. 정말 너무너무 감사드리고요. 더 좋은 음악, 더 좋은 무대로 앞으로도 찾아뵙겠습니다. 감사합니다.
감사합니다. 부모님 사랑한다.
Bang. Bang. Wow.
VJ 방탄 특공대와 함께한 저희의 이야기 어떠셨나요?
I loved it.
방탄소년단의 새로운 변신 앞으로도 많이 지켜봐 주시길 바라고 저희 VJ 방탄 특공대 여기서 인사드리겠습니다. 감사합니다.
학교 갑니다. 입학식 하러 갑니다.
방탄소년단 랩 가사 그것도 가사야. 증명하겠습니다.
Chapter 4 Reflection. Ooh, I am excited for that, but we have a little bit left, so let's finish that.
야, 우리 방탄소년단 힙합하려고 모였다. 남다른 목소리로 대중들의 귀를 녹여마. We sweet like a syrup. 거짓말들은 싫어. 진짜 우리 얘기들로만 가사에 꽉꽉 실어. 랩 몬스터스 가진 전국제 요피지맨. 한국 여자들은 우리 때문에 가기 싫어질 걸 이미. 그리고 여기서 랩하고 있어. 1위. Yeah.
제이어 방탄소년단 몸으로 표현해주세요. 야!
누나 좋아하지? 일단 매력 너무 넘쳐 19살 귀염둥이 보컬.
내려놔.
What is that? I want to see that. Rise of Bangtan official, thank you. What an amazing video. What a journey they've made. And these guys, well, you guys have put together something that's really good. It's like a movie. Like I'm watching a movie in so many different parts, and I love it because it's really giving me that sense. And you know, they put it together that way that, you know, I don't know the results. So when they were going for the new artist, I don't know if they won it or like didn't. So the video could have gone two different ways of how they bounced back, or if they win, how they continue onward. So, you know, it's giving me a little bit of, you know, some nervous vibes as well, because I have no idea. And obviously I want them to win, but, you know, they have. But I'm so immersed in it, and I love watching these. I should probably try to watch them more often, but I like pacing it out. Either way, you know, parts of this video really got me annoyed, especially that interview part. But other parts is seeing them appreciate and how surprised they are at the love, and how much ARMY means to them, and you know how they're not taking anything for granted. Really, they're just working hard and doing what they can, and they're just genuine, celebrating, you know, milestones of 100 day as a you know, since debut, and it's been such a wild ride. So yeah, and you know, just going back to that. Showing, you know, how people are bitter. So there was someone that I considered very close, and I had known him for like, let's see, 2004 until now. So like 16 years when it happened, 15 years. Well, 15 years now, but it's been over a decade since I knew this person, and I was going for my driver's test, you know, to get my license, and I cleared the writing part of it in one go. And you know, he was like, "Show me how you're gonna drive," because you know I had to do the driving test 2 days later. So you know, I went with him and I drove, and he kept telling me, "Nah, like there's no way that you're gonna pass. You're just not driving well. No one's gonna pass you." And you know, I was like, what? Why is he saying this? Like, where's this kind of energy coming from? But I didn't say anything back. I just said, you know, we'll see. I'm just gonna do my best, and you know, I actually cleared it. Now here's the crazy part. The woman that took me for that drive was the same woman that gave my father the test, which he failed, and somehow she could recognize me by that. But you know, once I passed, I was like, see, I didn't have to talk back to him. I didn't have to do anything. I just focused on myself and did what I did the best, and I believed in myself, and you know, I finished it. I aced the test, both of them. So for me, when I saw that clip, it kind of reminded me of that, where people are just trying to discredit you just because they're bitter or they don't want to. I don't know what the motivation is, but do what BTS is doing. Focus on yourselves, work hard, and you'll get there eventually. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you pretty soon.